And I want you to listen to Donald Trump's excuse when even challenged by Sean Hannity, of all people, saying, my criticism to you, and I'm paraphrasing here, my criticism is, why did you pardon those people that were, charged with and convicted, some of them for violent crimes? Listen to Donald Trump's explanation to it.
And the other thing is this, some of those people with the police, true, but they were very minor incidents, okay? They get built up by that a couple of fake guys that are on CNN all the time.
Nobody watches.
They were very minor incidents, and it was time. You have murderers in Philadelphia. You have murderers in Los Angeles that don't even get any time. They don't even collect them, and they know they're there to be collected. And then they go on television and act holier than thou about this one or that one. You had 1,500 people that suffered. That's a lot of people.
So, Nicole, you tell me if this is minor. David Dempsey was one of the people that was pardoned, convicted of repeatedly assaulting police officers with pepper spray, a metal crutch, and wooden and metal poles. Julian Catter pleaded guilty to pepper spraying Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick in the face. Later that night, Sicknick collapsed, rushed to the hospital, and died the following day. Christian Manley pleaded guilty to assaulting police with 2 cans of bear spray and throwing an empty canister at officers. He then threw a metal rod at officers. Patrick McCaughey, convicted of using a police riot shield to crush Metro Police Officer Daniel Hodges. It's all on video. I watched this. Ryan Nichols pleaded guilty to pepper spraying police officers and urging rioters through a bullhorn to storm the building. Chris Quaglin was convicted at trial of viciously assaulting police officers for hours. Daniel Rodriguez pleaded guilty to using a stun gun and plunging multiple times into police officer Michael Fanone's neck. Peter Schwartz was convicted of stealing pepper spray from police officers, distributing the canisters to other rioters, and indiscriminately spraying law enforcement. Now, those are just a few of the people that were pardoned. I could go down the list and it would take the rest of the show. Mm-hmm. Do those sound like minor incidents, as Donald Trump characterized it?
It's like he'll say anything to excuse everything, right? And it's horrifying. And I think his ultimate trump card is fake news. Oh, they made it up. Oh, they exaggerated. Oh, that's not true. Even though it's recorded, filmed, the masses have seen it. Again, people are so quick to believe the words that come out of his mouth than the facts that are before their face.
I agree.
It's devastating.
Imagine what the families are going through.
It's horrible.
The families of Brian Sicknick, right? That Brian Sicknick died the next day. And this SOB that pepper sprayed him, which there's no question led to a part of why Sicknick passed away the next day. Any of these idiots that say, oh, well, the next day him dying had nothing to do with January 6th are some of the dumbest people America has to offer. Imagine what these families are going through in these few days here, knowing that these SOBs, these right-wing fringe terrorists is what I would call them, have been freed. The leader of the Oath Keepers hasn't taken any responsibility for what he did. And these people are going to be getting tours of the Capitol. They're meeting with some of these Republicans in office. It's
so immoral, it's unethical, it's criminal, and it just shows how broken our system is, where they can get off scotch-free, and now again the victims are again paying the price.
I agree 100%. So